NFL Draft 10 days away, and Ryan Wilson just published his 7-round mock. And here are the quarterbacks he had taken in that mock. 3 in the first round, a couple in the second round. So he goes Willis to the Seahawks, Matt Corral to the Saints, Kenny Pickett to the Lions with their second of 2 first-round selections. Sam Howell to the Falcons in the second round, Desmond Ridder to the Steelers in the second round. Let's break it down with the one and only Ryan Wilson, the only man with the power to do a mock draft each and every week throughout the entire year and then bring us a 7-rounder. Ryan, 262 picks, is that correct?
Yes, Chris, some might call it a power, some might call it being extremely stupid. Here we are, 262 picks. I'm done with the 7-rounders.
You know what we need to get Ryan? We need to get Ryan a bumper sticker that just says 262, because you see all those ones with the 26.2 for running the marathon?
Yeah.
It's 262,
Nice.
Ryan Wilson, mock draft picks. Let's start with the Lions, and you had him going Ike Ekwonu first to the Jags, and then the Lions getting Aiden Hutchinson. And then it's Kenny Pickett with the final pick in the first round. Do you think Pickett has the widest range of a potential selection throughout that first round?
Yeah, no, that's a great point, Chris. And the funny thing is I've talked to several teams that think of Kenny Pickett as probably a second-round pick, and that's where I come down on Kenny Pickett. And there are other teams that say, look, he's the best quarterback in this class, and that is the variation that you're talking about. I can't imagine the Lions are taking a quarterback at 2. I'm not convinced they're taking one at 32, but it feels like they're going to be 3 quarterbacks that go in round 1, and it feels like Kenny Pickett's going to be one of those guys. He could go as high as 6. Again, a little too rich for my blood, but he'll be in the conversation with Malik Willis. And of course, we know that Matt Corral is my guy. We'll see if he makes his way into round 1. There's going to be a lot of interesting developments in the quarterback situation based on how early teams want to roll the dice on these guys. Even though, as you know, we've been saying for months now, they're probably closer to second-round picks. That doesn't mean a team won't gamble on the quarterback. You might get Mitch Trubisky, but you also might get Josh Allen, and that's the math that these teams are trying to figure out with about 10 days to go here.
And Ryan, how about Daxton Hill and Chad Muma? They're going with defensive players in the second and third round.
Absolutely. So here's the great thing about being the Lions. They're on the up because they have Dan Campbell. I think he's actually the right coach for this job. He was a lot of fun last year. That team played hard for him. And you mentioned the defense in the second round. They need help at those positions. And then in round 3, they get Jelani Woods, a tight end. And I'll be honest, Chris, if you watch the second half of the season at UVA, it's not that impressive. But here's the thing. He got hurt in that Wake Forest game, and he played lights out over the first 3 or 4 games of the year, and he played with a hurt ankle the rest of the season. So you need to go back to watch the earlier tape in the season of Jelani Woods, former wide receiver from Oklahoma State, transferred, moved to tight end. He ran 4.61 at his pro day. He plays that fast, long strider, and he also has the ability to block. He's getting better in that regard, and he could be a quote-unquote sleeper. I think we use that term probably too much this time of year, but a really fun player. And then Tyquan Thornton, who made Pete Prisco's better than team. He ran in the 4.2s, not 4.3s, 4.2s at the combine. An absolute burner. He's a little slight of frame. I didn't think he quite played up to the 4.2 speed, but I mean, that's asking a lot for anyone, I suppose. But Pete likes him more as the day 2 guy. I think he goes on day 3 with huge upside, and he'll join that wide receiver group in Detroit that's actually going to be pretty good. They got DJ Shark in free agency. They have Amon-Ra St. Brown, great rookie campaign, and I think he comes in as a burner for Jared Goff.
Okay, so that's the Detroit Lions.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.